Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins of interest. And today we're going to be taking a look at Metapets, right? So just ensure that you subscribe to the channel if you want to stay informed about everything that is happening with Metapets, right? So let's jump in and check the price for today. So we do see that in the last day the graph is looking very healthy. So if you're invested in Metapets, you'll be very happy right now. And you do see there the price on 90199, right? We are seeing a very good price improvement into Metapets, and this is because there was a lot of money that came in within the last 48 hours. We do see the volume there, 300,000, right, came into the project, right? And we also do see here in the last 24 hours 85,000, right, coming into the project, even though it's 66% down, but money is largely coming into the project, right, being invested into the project. But no doubt in the short term, Metapets is definitely, the price is looking quite bullish in the short term. But of course now we also have a lot of other dynamics that are happening in Europe. We have that situation that is occurring there that is going to have a major impact in terms of the crypto market, not just crypto, but the rest of the markets, right? So right now in crypto, it feels like everything is looking good. The Bitcoin price is on 39,000, but I think this is the calm before the storm, right? So you have to be ready as an investor. Very soon the market is going to be on sale, especially if the situation in Europe continues to, if there's an escalation, right, or a big announcement or something like that. There's going to be that. Right now the market is on the edge, not just crypto but even traditional markets. The market is on the edge, and if there's a huge price dip, even Bitcoin going below 30,000, right, it's very possible it can happen within minutes, within hours. I'm not trying to fud, we're just looking at the facts at where we are at the moment, right? So one of the other things I wanted to talk into this video about is the AMA that was done, right? The AMA that was done, and we want to look at some of the things the CEO did talk about. He's talk about the website. So he said he's hoping that by the end of next week, which is tomorrow is going to be Monday, right? By the end of the week, a website is going to be out. He said he's hoping, right? So for me, to be honest, he says we are at the mercy of the devs. We're at the mercy of the devs. It just shows that you don't have control, because first of all, you hire a person to do a job. That's your job. You know, as a CEO, you need to be good with people. You need to be able to see, is this person going to be able to perform the job that I'm giving him? And if the person is not able to job, you need to fire them. It's not like CEO enjoy firing people a lot, but when people are not delivering on time that you have employed, right, you need to fire them and look for other people that are going to be able to deliver. That's what companies do, right? Because you've got investors right here, and you've got, look at the market sentiment. You're looking at 71% of the investors voting bad, right? Because they don't have confidence in what you're doing. We see other projects that have been launched same time as Metapets. They are able to deliver. They have been communicating with their investors. Some of them don't do as much AMAs as Metapets, but because they are sticking to the roadmap, they are delivering. Guess what? There are upwards of 90% of the investors voting good, even when the price is dipping, because they have confidence in the team behind the project. Projects such as Zombie, I've spoken about that project here. Not that I'm trying to promote that project, right? I'm not affiliated with any cryptocurrency that I speak about on this channel. I have never been paid by any crypto project, right? I just give you my own personal views. So going back to the AMA, right, there was also a talk about the marketing wallet. I think he did say there's over 1,000 BNB in the marketing wallet, which is about 388,000. You know what? That's not enough money to be able to deliver a pet in the metaverse. So if this project is solemnly waiting for the money that is going to be coming from investors, I'm afraid to tell you right off the bat that there's no pet that you're going to be able to see in the metaverse. It's not enough. The money is not enough. You know, the amount of modeling, right, that you're going to do for the pets, the amount of graphics you're going to do, because right now I'm sure a lot of money has been spent on the website. So all the graphics you're going to be seeing, all the illustration and everything, a lot of money has been paid for this website, right? More than necessary. Just so investors, they can just shut investors up who are asking about the website. So a lot more money went into the website, right? We are going to be waiting to see the website when it comes out. So in terms of the marketing wallet, right, that's not a lot of money that's coming in. It says that right now we are just going to stick around to pay to keeping the lights on and all that. right? So this is also another worry, because as a CEO, you cannot just solely depend, especially a cryptocurrency CEO, you cannot just depend on money that is coming from your investors. You need to have skills of being able to raise capital outside of the money that investors are putting into the project. In fact, you cannot be taking the money that investors are putting into the project, right? You have to have other capital. Of course, you should use the money investors are putting in, right? Because they're investing into this idea, hoping to gain capital gains into the future when the project is realized, right? So, but you need to also have other avenues where you're also collecting your own cash. Because if you're only taking out money that the investors are putting in, crypto is dangerous. Because if it doesn't work, guess what? I'm sorry, guys. We tried it didn't work, and then what did you risk? Nothing, right? So we also see, and then lastly, he did say something about trust that was really weird for me, right? So if I was to go and comment on the Telegram group right now and say that we cannot trust Metapets, we cannot trust the CEO, guess what? You or me will be called? Will be called fathers immediately. We are going to be called, these people are fadding. Why are you saying that you shouldn't trust Metapets? You are fathers, right? Let's check what he said from his own mouth.
Going on some places, but at the moment right now, and I do not discredit these fudders. Yes, we have taken our time to get a website. I totally understand that. I totally understand, because if I was in a project and they were taking their sweet old time to get a website done, I would be a little bit frustrated as an investor. However, in a long-term project, which we are, if the CEO was coming on twice a week, putting himself out there, like behind or not even behind bulletproof glass, if whatever the metaphor is, I would trust the project a little bit more. I'm not saying you should trust us. I'm saying you should do your own research and you feel.
Okay, do you hear what he just said? He said if the CEO is coming out, I think you should trust the project, but I'm not saying you should trust us. So he's saying that we shouldn't trust him. Basically, that's what he's saying from his own mouth. You cannot make this stuff up. He said it. You can go to the Metapets YouTube and subscribe. Listen to the latest AMA that he did on Friday. He said it himself. And next AMA, what is he going to be saying? He's saying people are picking out each and every little thing that people are saying out there. But we are just investors. And me as an investor, I watch more than I speak, right? I just watch. Even if I join a Telegram group, I just sit there and I watch what people are talking about. What is the sentiment of the other investors in the project? How are people behind the project treating investors? Are they rude, right? And what is happening? Are people being banned left, right, and center? And what is the information on their website? How are they developing their roadmap? How much money is being invested? You can see every day we are always checking all these metrics. You might say, these metrics are boring, but you need to check how much investors, how are they feeling? The people who are already invested into this project, right? What is the trading volume? What exchanges are they listed on? And on those exchanges, how much is being traded every day? Right? So for a project such as Metapets, already we know the static audit, they got a rating of something, a rank of something 1,500, which is quite bad because of the lot of issues that were in there. I did the video, you can just check on the playlist of Metapets. I think it's about 16 minutes long where I reviewed the static audit, right? They've got some of the largest holders in terms of the project that has been listed with the last 3 months, 108,000. Projects are dreaming of having this number, and there are no airdrops with Metapets, right? So these are people we have opened up addresses on Metapets and they've transacted, have put some money in, right? So some projects, they are dreaming to have this, but it's quite weird because this team is not able to deliver, right? So you heard it for yourself. He says, I'm not saying you should trust us, right? And then he says these fathers, and then on Net Crypto, we are always sticking to the facts, right? We're always sticking to the facts. Who's the father here, guys? I think he is fadding on his own project by saying you shouldn't trust us. Because if I was to say you shouldn't trust Metapets, or if you were to say don't trust Metapets, guess what? You'll be called the father. But him himself, he says, I'm not saying you should trust us. That's what he's saying. So why would you say that if you're the CEO of a project? Why would you stand up in front of the whole world and say, you know what, you're putting your money with us? But I'm not saying you should trust us, but guess what? A lot of people have already put your money with you. They're sitting on the negative in their wallets. But definitely in the short term, I think Metapets is going to go up, especially if the website comes out already. The static audit is there. In the short term, a lot of other investors are going to be pouring in because a lot of people like this idea of the pet in the metaverse. But for us, we've been watching this project every day, and we know that the team has got serious issues in terms of delivering. The CEO is saying he's at the mercy of the developers, which shows he doesn't have control of the whole process, right? You need to have control of your employees. If a developer is your employee, if he's not delivering, you fire and increase your hiring skills, right? Hire people that are able to deliver, right? That's what every business does. So this is something that I thought I should share with you. Just let me know there in the comment section. Let's stick to the facts, right? Not personal attacks. We stick to the facts. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.